Hello Libra and happy holidays. This is Brandy from Brandy's Taurean.com. You can head over there because up until the new year I have a $12 special email delivery. All those proceeds go to feeding, trapping, fixing animals. And it helps you too. It's a win-win. Okay, please remember animals are not presents. The humane centers and everything are completely over max. And I am one person trying to do the county's job. So, let's see what your general reading is, Libra, for December of 2022. Cancer just got that one, but not this one. Okay, so the provoker and the second house. So something major in like maybe your living arrangements, your business affairs. Like maybe you want to open a business, but you're terrified to try something different. It's trying to push you into that. So it's like anything that you normally did, it's definitely trying, it's like giving you a roadblock. Because they don't want you to do it that way. Like that's been tried, tested, and here you are, you know what I mean? They want you to do it differently. If this is a relationship you've had a very hard time walking away from, it's because it's trying to get both of you to emotionally open up. Lots of emotional growth, lots of frustration, running into walls, just overly exhausted. It's because you've got to stop trying to push and do everything the same and try something a different way. If you're the overgiver, stop. If you're the one who doesn't open up, you need to. Okay? Yeah, it's like if that business hasn't been getting off the ground or something, it's not really, it's like you've got to change inventory or approach and get realistic. Or maybe it's just trying to say, hey, you need more finances right now. You need to like cut down on the overly luxurious items, right? It's yeah, very provoking. It's almost like no matter what, there's a lot of roadblocks that have been put in your way when it comes to this energy. It reminds me of Christmas though, right? It's like, how do you communicate? How are you communicating? Especially if that has anything to do with just house stuff, or with your boss, or with your partner that you live in the same house with. It's like there's a lot of, this is too hard, I'm going to abandon it. Buddha, come here. Buddha, you overshot, bug. Come here to baby. He was found on a highway. He's not very old. Anyways, he totally runs this house now. Quit, bug. Ooh. Anyways, it's just being very overwhelmed by the reality of what's going on in your life. And it's like you gotta pull a balancing act out right now. But you can't sit and overanalyze everything and be overly nitpicky, because that's keeping you in this energy, this roadblock energy. And there's a lot of self-worth and a poverty mindset, which is bringing a lot of hard luck. And it's like it's not giving you a break, because that's not the direction you're supposed to be going. And someone has to earn some trust and learn to be, less resistant, and learn to heal and learn to talk about things, because it kept coming down to like the communication bit. Buddy, you are falling. Are you okay? He's a little panda bug. Miss Mommy's Kung Fu. It's just more realistic, more focused, not on the glamour shit, right? That's what I was getting. Like let's tone that glamour nonsense down. What's a core value? You know what I mean? Like what is the goal? Who's out there? Yeah, I have ADHD. Like, people, they don't understand. He's, like, so full personality. So full. So it is business affairs. It's building out a home. It's having long-lasting relationships. This foundation, bridging it, communicating. Okay, Libra? You guys have a hard problem with that some days. Some days you have a very hard problem with that. Oh, no. Can you tell he's hungry? I have little kitty hickeys everywhere from when I'm working. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. These are special order. These are mine. Okay. Look. Everything is starting to align. You are on the right path. Faith and trust are all that is needed so you can turn ideas into reality. 222. Okay. Aries, first house of how you are, the first impressions, the physical appearance, and your approach to life. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries. The human, your success comes from being of service to others in ordinary ways and acts of kindness that will change humanity. Libra, you know, me and Libra share a lot like that. And one more, Spirit. Responsible, the responsible one. This is the homemaker, the healer's sign of success. Giving service to protect those weaker than you is your destiny. Maybe you're a doctor. You know, maybe you're a vet. Maybe you're a Reiki teacher. I mean, there's so many things that fall into that category, especially ordinary ways. Maybe you're like me and your side hustle is taking animals off the street or just feeding them. You have no idea what that means to an animal. I heard the lab mom that they've just abandoned, who's been coming to me, gulp and saliva from starving this morning. And she actually usually comes about right now for her food, but she came early in the morning. And that's really all I can do until, you know, and everything keeps hitting where I can't get land for the sanctuary, for an in-between type of place, right? But you get what I'm saying. There's also resources you may need to look into instead of just being like, so I'm not acknowledging, you know, what this failure is trying to teach me is kind of what I want to say. Like, this roadblock, what's this trying to teach me? What can I do differently? What am I trying to push? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, reacting and not responding, that's what I look at when I see those children. People don't know how to respond properly. They were never taught how to respond properly. But you have 42 of home. I love this one, just so we're clear. Damn. I am so lost right now. Where is this? May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure live. All the days. All the days. Radical self-love, my friend. Buddha, you're making this hard for Mama. Okay? The body is to be enjoyed. Pleasure is not an indulgence. It's an essential. This woman is featured in this card to enjoy a state of bliss in the natural springs where her body is revitalized, nourished, and restful. She supports you in distinguishing true from false pleasure and prioritizing the body's need for revitalization, respect, and love. You know what that means right there? Distinguishing the need for big items to fill a void that's not real. Like, I would rather have the $5,000 in my $5 purse than a $5,000 purse without $5 in it. You get what I'm saying? Your body will always do their best for you, regardless of how each of us neglect our body or fail to fuel it with moderate nourishment, exercise, and pleasure. Even when we cannot or do not provide our body with a calm and safe environment for our company, it remains our loyal and loving friend, always on our side, even when we judge it as inadequate. That is the value system I was speaking of earlier about someone. Ah! King of Swords. 7 of Cups. Page of Swords. Getting some information that totally confuses you. Need to get very realistic with what you're after, because it feels like someone has no idea what their actual needs are. Again, covering up, you know, it's like distortion of what you actually need or want, and it's overly stressful. Needing healing. Stepping into the public too, but more like late night hours. Something that suits you. 4 of Cups. This is like, this really sucks, but I'm not willing to change something different. Like, I want it now. I want it fast. And I want it my way. Which is why they're putting a lot of crap in your way. We have the Chariot and the 6 of Wands. It's not going to last very long, like I said. I felt the Christmas colors. You know what I mean? That is the small steps of success. And by the way, 6 of Wands is like the minor arcana of the Chariot. You're just out of balance, and you are overly concerned about, I think, bigger items or cutting out the small steps of whatever this is for you as a general to get to the bigger picture, which is why there's a lot of roadblocks in your way. Seven of Wands. You may not be open and flexible to ideas or other approaches. The Page of Cups, right? It's 2 small potatoes. Why would I do that? This isn't enough for me. It's not enough for me. Which, okay, we got the 2 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and Death. If that's not a, well, all right then, Libra. Have it your way. You come to BK today, have it your way. You're going to be stuck. And you're going to be sad, and you're going to keep looking at what have shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, because you needed to have it a certain way. You needed to have that relationship or that job fit this belief system that you grew up with, which has caused more stress, and now you're having to take a different approach. Because you are not looking at the light. You're looking at only what this like fast pleasure brings. Dearest Jude, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance to let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are and not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. I feel like I'm preaching right now. I'm preaching. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. I shit you not. You all see me shuffle, right? Look at that. Look at that. You act messy and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate a circumstance. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide to stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom. It opens the door to real opportunities waiting to be discovered to set yourself and others free. Take it as you will. Take it as you will. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Like I said, you can go to taureani.com. Happiest of holidays. May your new year, may we be here and happier. May the world stop being shit with political bullshit. May this recession go away. and bless you. Make sure you hit like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.